This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Welcome back to the Easy Go 200 from Atlanta Motor Speedway. You see a little bit of grass and, well, some greenery there in the splitter of the 81. That is because Donnie Leah had to take evasive action and went right down on the apron and in the infield.
He took evasive action because of this. He spun out. And if you want to know how important air is to these trucks, that truck right behind him just swiped a little bit of the air off that rear spoiler, and Donnie Leah was passing people. He was going to town. He said, I like my truck.
These trucks are very, very fast, along with our leader, Ron Hornaday. But right now, Ron Hornaday is in trouble. Brent Raymer spinning down through the grass.
It almost got away with him, got away from him in traffic over there off turn 4 a few laps ago, and it does get away from him this time.
Gone about 30 laps of green flag run.
Now we start talking about tire management. We have to be smart about what we do. You got to come get tires.
I think you have to. We've got 73 laps to go. It'll struggle because this is going to be their last set. I don't think they can afford to put any tires on unless Johnny can have that other set of tires rebounded and have them in the pits for the next time around.
There's Brent Raymer making the slide through the infield. We've seen that already from Donnie Leah. And now Brent Raymer also bringing out the caution. It's the third one of the day. The second caution was a competition caution because of the lack of track time. Full job Craftsman has done building this series to where it is today.
So we're just about to get a race on our hands here. Ron Hornaday has lost about a second of his lead to his teammate Ryan Newman. Ryan's consistently running faster on the racetrack right now than is Ron.
Ryan Newman running on the top of the racetrack, and Ron Hornaday has been running right on the bottom.
He'll go to the bottom in turn 3 and 4 here to pass a lap truck. That's been his MO lately. He's been on the bottom in 3 and 4, top in 1 and 2. That's sort of a line I found in practice this morning that was working well for my Cup car. He is passing Ryan. He's going to have Ron Hornaday by the time they get to turn 1.
Adam.
And Ernie Cope just said on the radio, if you keep doing that, you're going to catch him. Cope, the crew chief for Ryan Newman, as you see the 2 truck going to the high side. And it doesn't matter what happens between these two. If they stay 1-2, it would be the second time this season that KHI has had a 1-2 finish. New leader, Newman on the point.
Ryan Newman made it look easy going by Ron Hornaday. And so Ryan Newman looking to win his first ever NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series start.
We watched truck owner right there, Kevin Harvick, left of our screen there. I'm telling you, I would hate to see this race finish like that and be Kevin Harvick and this point championship come down to about 10 points or less at the end of the season. Wow.
Take a look at this. Ron Hornaday looks to be battling back on the bottom of the racetrack. There's no giving up with Ron Hornaday.
Did you see Harvick? He kind of perked up when that happened. He's like, what just went down there? And Harvick, Hornaday had been so much faster than everybody on the track, but then Ryan just ran him straight down. Can he drive away from him? That's the question.
Guys, one other strategy that is not going to play out as we have 6 laps of racing to go is Kyle Busch leaving that good set of tires on pit road.
I think it was a great strategy, though. It's not going to work out. It doesn't look like it, although we're not going to call it done yet. Right. But, I mean, that was their only shot to win this race, they felt like. So, you know, they were here to do that. You see him racing right now. As we watch the leader, Ryan Newman, he's racing right now with TJ Bell, is Kyle Busch, and that's for the 8th position. But I think it was a great strategy. It may not work here. As you can see there's that battle right there for the 8th position. But I'm telling you, I applaud Richie for giving it a try.
And I applaud Kyle for driving the heck out of that truck on those old tires, Ray. He's just sideways, but hanging on.
And Michael, I wanted to add a little bit of something what Phil was saying. Do you guys remember that one season when Mike Bliss passed Greg Biffle on the racetrack and took a position away from him? And Biffle, they were on the same team at the same year, and Biffle ended up losing the championship that year. So Phil, you're right, it could certainly play in. But I asked Ryan Newman and Kevin Harvick before this race if there was going to be any kind of team orders to try to help Hornaday, and Kevin Harvick said, "Are you kidding me? We don't race that way."
Kyle Busch was sideways behind TJ Bell there coming out of the turn.
He's been that way for about 30 laps. Ever since he restarted on those old tires, he's fought that truck, giving it all he's got to try to, look at that, just sideways every inch of the way and gaining on the truck ahead of him.
Yeah, and they have a great relationship, Kyle Busch and Richie Waters, and I'm sure Kyle was consulting when Richie made that decision, and I'm sure Kyle signed off on it because he's here to win that race. He wants to make it 4 times in a row here at Atlanta, and we're getting late here. We've only got 3 laps to go.
3 laps of racing remaining as the battle continues between Bodine and Speed for that 4th spot. Here comes Hornaday once again. Hornaday looked to the inside of Ryan Newman. Kind of one of those, oh, by the way, I'm still here, Ryan. Don't forget about me.
You can see Hornaday and Newman right to the bottom of the track in turns 3 and 4. Look for Newman to go to the top side in 1 and 2. He's found that to be the groove that he likes for that truck. 2 to go.
2 laps of racing. Ryan Newman in front of Ron Hornaday. Hornaday has gone to the bottom of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Newman has stayed on the high side, and that's where Hornaday has been able to close the gap just a bit. Can Hornaday stay with him as they come out on the backstretch?
Wow, he definitely gained on him a lot.
On him down there in 1 and 2. Both of them go to the bottom here in 3 and 4. See if Ron can gain a half a truck length. Looks like he's down underneath of him a little bit. A run off turn 4.
A great run for Ron Hornaday as they come to the start-finish line. 1 lap of racing to go. Hornaday's in the lead.
Ryan Newman gets sideways off of turn 4 that time. Ron Hornaday,
he has
side by
so
side.
strong in 1 and 2 down on the bottom, but on the top, here comes Ryan Newman. The momentum will carry forward. Ryan Newman back in front now as they go down the backstretch. Look at team owner Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
The final turns here in Atlanta.
What a turn 1 and 2 by Ryan Newman. He needed that corner and he got it. He's going to win this race.
Ryan Newman making his first ever Craftsman Truck Series start, and he will win at Atlanta.
Great deal, guy.
What a job by Ryan Newman and Ron Hornaday, too, and this whole entire KHI team.
Great job, Ryan. Thank you very much.
31 points is the difference between Hornaday and Johnny Benson. Unofficially, Benson coming home in 7th.
What a rally by Johnny Benson.
Yeah.
Trip Bruce and that team. All throughout the race, he was 2nd in the points. Late in the going, he started passing trucks, picking guys off, and Ryan Newman took the most points away from Ron Hornaday, and it allowed Johnny Benson to leave Atlanta in a truck that wasn't very good with a 30-some point lead.
Adam Alexander.
Ryan came on.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.